All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away. Because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
With that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
Here we go.
That one was clean. Great punch.
Lands to the body. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent. Oh, no. Jab snaps the head back.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Nice punch lands over the top.
So he lands another counter strike there, all set up by his brilliant job defensively, getting that head off of the center line and using his opponent's aggression against him. Nicely done.
Oh, he did it again.
And now a left. That knee attempt is blocked.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into his underhook.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this side. Oh, that's double leg. Yes.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Big ground and pound.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Very fast jab lands for him.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Back kick there.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, uppercut.
High kick landed for him there. So again, trying to bait his opponent in here, looking to set up yet another counter. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He wants and needs his opponent to strike first. Not always easy being a counter striker. The crowd can get on you a little bit, but he has not deviated from the game plan here tonight. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. It's tight. It's tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, he was able to block that one. Nice slip to avoid the left.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. What a tricky head kick.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Oh!
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, there's that switch kick.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Nicely done with the kick there. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it,
right,
and your night can be over, or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue, here's a tissue.
Good.
All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a...
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Oh, that's gonna soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Man, this dude's midsection is officially unrecognizable at this point in time. You do see the corners get involved, maybe more for headshots or leg strikes, but they gotta be thinking about getting involved here.
Ground beef, man. Ground beef, John Anik. Look at the redness on his side. He is getting destroyed. He's been pounded to the body. He's been hurt to the body. And I would not be disappointed if the corner says, hey, I'm gonna let my fighter live and fight another day. Oh, he's got the choke. That guillotine is very tight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the downward position.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
He's got him stacked. He's dropping big ground and pound. His opponent better move or they're going to stop this fight.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Oh, nice combination.
Flipped him with the jab. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done.
Oh, huge elbow! Trying the flying knee there. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Shane.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks, and he's taking full advantage of it.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned and nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to feel everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career. Attempting an armbar here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, he got out.
Setting up another submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds.
Constantly a moving target. Seconds. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options.
Rear naked choke. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. The big moment in it, of course, the shot to the liver that buckled his opponent.
He hurt it bad. He went right to the liver. Boom, landed it on the sweet spot, and was very surprised that his opponent was able to stand up to him. But he's going down the right path. He needs to continue to throw these strikes to the body.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. That kick lands. Oh, defense into offense there as he blocks the strike and counters with a perfect jab. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Throwing that jab, no good. Big left hand lands upstairs.
hands in.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, as good a counter striker as there is. Whoa! Oh, and he floors him with a left hand there. Back to the feet now. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Immediately gets the underhook.
Big double leg level change.
That was nice.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Right now they separate. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Beautiful body kick.
Wow!
That one was going to end the fight.
Nice positional control here.
Like that.
Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear. Dean steps in!
Oh my goodness!
What a fight. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after. Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Giant!
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends.